In the holidays, to be more accurate, my mom told me she was going to volunteer at a center. Initially, I disliked the idea. Why I think that I will be wasting my time of my vacation working, and I would not pay. Then come the first day to go to work. I got up early, got ready to go, and upon arrival was nervous because I did not know I was going to do. Then I went to the reception and there treated me and gave me a brief introduction of what would me make, and that's when I realized it was a rehabilitation center for children with disabilities. After the introduction, I go to the place, what they did and what would make me paste the area where when I will be helping 2 weeks. They told me that the therapists were going to be helping with horses. Such therapies are called equine therapy and help a lot of children in their rehabilitation. After the first day, everything was different. I did not see things as in the beginning. I, start, I started to like help, and this made me think about how was I saw the things, and the truth was a very nice experience and a great memory. From then I was 2 weeks, liked to help with therapies. I liked a lot be working closely with horses that are very beautiful animals and my
In this year, at the end of second semester, I took a vacation and I went to San Antonio, Texas, Memphis, Nashville, and Gatlinburg in Tennessee. When I arrived to San Antonio, I stayed with my parents 2 or 3 days, but later they were returned to Monterrey and I was in San Antonio 2 or 3 days. I visited Six Flags and I went with my cousins, and it was so funny because we were together and I had a person to share some of my best moments in my vacations. When the 3 days passed, we went to Memphis, Tennessee, with my other aunt who lives in there. The first time
I was born in Mexico City and I lived with my mom, my dad, and my sister. When I was 8 years old, my dad went to Monterrey because he was looking for a better job, and I stayed in Mexico City with my mom and my sister. One day, it was late like 11 p.m. and I was very tired. I really want to sleep, but my mom kept saying me that she had a surprise for me. And after 2 months of not seeing my father, he came. He was my surprise. I remember that I cried a lot because I was very happy to see him again. I really miss him so much. He stayed just a few days and then he came back to work here in Monterrey. It was a month after that when my mom told me something that changed my life completely. She said that we will go to live to Monterrey with my dad. I was very happy because I could see my dad every day like before, but also I was sad because I had all my family in Mexico and I didn't want to leave them, but it wasn't my decision. The day I was leaving, I went to my grandparents' house to say goodbye. I cried a lot because they were the most special persons for me. When I came to Monterrey, it was the hottest season of the year. I thought I was going to get burned. I didn't have idea that it was a very hot place, and in Mexico almost always is cold. I was really happy because all my family was together again. It was beautiful, although the first days were difficult because I missed so much people. Then we bought a house here in Monterrey and I started 4th grade of primary school. I made a lot of new friends and I started a new life with new people in a new city. After 9 years living here, I still missing my family, but sometimes in vacations they come to visit us or we travel to Mexico to see them. But after that, the life that I have here makes me feel very happy.
Day, 2 years ago, I was in the junior high school number 34, in the morning. We were having a class of chemistry. It was a normal day. We went to the break time and then we came back. More or less a half hour after that, I was laughing about something I can remember. Then I was using an orthodontic palette, but it was broken. So when I was laughing, a part of it went to my throat, and when I tried to pull it out, I just accidentally pushed it inside the throat. So I ran out the classroom and I found a friend, and I told him to help me. Then he took me to the nursery where the doctor told me to relax, and she gave me some water. I was relaxed, but I was feeling this pain in the throat. Then she called my mother and she came to the school and picked me up. We were on our way home, but I was still feeling pain, so we went to the hospital. When we arrived, I passed to our room and we were waiting very long, like an hour. Finally, the doctor showed up and they made me some x-ray scan, and it showed the part of the palate. It was in my throat. And she told my mom that they were going to make me an endoscopy. It is a process where they put inside of you a little tweezer to pull this thing out. They took me to the room and they anesthetized me. I woke up and felt much better, but a little bit dizzy. Then I got out of the hospital and I had to eat just smooth things until it healed. They gave me the video of the little camera inside me and the part of the plate they took out. That's it.